There were 3 briefing rooms that were just opposite the facility. I saw into the briefing rooms, a couple of them, as I went down a couple of the times to just kind of peek, but I only saw the actual looking glass functioning once, and then I saw the experiment that the person passed away. So I was only really in there watching things twice. Not that different, except it was not set away. It was set into a floor device. Mm-hmm. This was something which was not propped up, and mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm. And it didn't. There was nothing that moved. Mm-hmm. Okay, per se. You know, it didn't get up and move, and there was no device up above it. Mm-hmm. This thing was mounted into the floor flat. Okay. Right. I saw at least 2 rings, and I saw a barrel in the middle, which was also set up to spin. Mm-hmm. And it was into that barrel that I understood that I heard that they were injecting it. Well, I heard him say argon one time. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the other gases were, but there were more gases that were put into it. And the item ran on electromagnetism. There was an electromagnetic field which was set up as a consequence of the function of the device. Mm-hmm. But what that field was, what the size was, I have no idea. The Gauss level was or whatever, I have no idea. Sure. We were just lucky to be able to watch them use it. And when it was functioning, it looked not that different from looking through a fisheye lens. I saw men walking on a street, but it was a contemporary thing. It looked like a hologram, if you will. Mm. Once it sped up to a certain point and then turned very bright, then there was a moment of dimming, and then I saw people. It looked like a typical urban type setting, but nobody ever told me what it was, and we were just allowed to watch and really not ask any questions. Yes, and in fact, what I've learned since then is that before they ostensibly have decommissioned the device, before so they could actually almost dial in, if you will, a date interim where they could see inside of a reasonable length of time, let's say a year or 2, and sometimes events of shorter consequence.